catch a break. I put one down and one more rises. I swear this has to be the 15th in a row, and somehow it always surprises. What kind of killer do I gotta overthrow just to get a little peace and quiet? I know I need to get away somewhere, but somehow the world will deny it. I don't want to waste another day away from loving you. Got these feelings taking over like the rapids on the moon. Let's indulge a life of lunacy. I feel it's overdue. Dream away and we
I'll be
can
right back.
make it to the rapids on the moon.
Sorry. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. I had to pop in for a second. I just want to... Alright. What was that? Actually, we made it so that you guys can decide amongst yourselves. If not, we're just gonna flip a coin. Yeah. See. Yes, bracket is in general. Yeah, so let's see. I'm sorry. For the most part, everything was randomized, but like, you guys are kind of crazy.
I don't believe it, I can never catch a break. I put one down and one more rises. I swear this has to be the 15th in a row, and somehow it always surprises. What kind of killer do I gotta overthrow just to get a little peace and quiet? I know I need to get away somewhere, but somehow the world will deny
I
it.
prefer to just be the two people at the moment, because then people can keep practicing.
This ceiling and take a moment just to cry. Sometimes I get tired of this vengeance in my eyes. I don't want to waste another day away from loving you.
That's because there's not enough people for everybody. Actually, there was enough people. I don't know how to practice it.
Let's indulge a life of
Yeah.
lunacy. I feel it's overdue. Dream away and we can make it to the rapids on the moon.
Yeah, that was Calibri. I fixed his name with Sig1610, so he filled in for Calibri. So that was perfect.
Why do they never try invading somewhere else? Or better yet, go on vacation? I swear I'll never have a moment's rest if tonight is an indication. Why does it feel like I can never break this ceiling and take a moment just to cry?
I did start the stream already, so we do kind of have to get things moving. Let me see, so if we could get Wrecked and Iron Drip to hop in the server, I'm gonna hop in a private chat. If you don't mind just listening to the stream so you guys know it's coming up. Yeah, it just started, because I was gonna do it at 3:30, but it's 3:50, I'm a little late.
Let's indulge a life of lunacy. I feel it's overdue.
I got you.
Dream away and we can make it to the rapids on the moon.
Yes, sir, I got you. I'm gonna drop it in general. And YouTube, actually.
I don't believe it, I can never catch a break.
Yeah.
I put one down and one more rises.
There we go.
I swear this has to be the 15th in a row, and somehow it always surprises. What kind of killer do I gotta
Good luck with
overthrow just to get a little peace and quiet? I know I need to get away somewhere, but somehow the world will deny it.
Let me see, hang on. Oh, there's the lines, okay, so. first time I've done something like this, so I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to figure it out as well as y'all. Oh, I'm in the right place. Okay, cool. There we go. All right, I'm gonna switch it now. So I'm gonna head off the stream or the VC right now. Good luck, y'all. Sure. No, you can just stay in open chat. That way you guys can talk. Yeah. Yo, I really hope you can't hear that. Oh, they can? They can? I didn't know they could hear my voice. Oh, my mic, you're right. It's not muted. Oh, shit.
That's where this has to be the 15th in a row. Somehow it always surprises. What kind of killer do I got?
All right. How's it going, y'all? I did not realize my mic was on this entire time, and I've been trying to figure it out with the driver. So I apologize for any of this. You know, it's a process. We're trying to get it worked out right now. Let's see. I'm gonna pop out the chat real quick so you guys can see chat in stream. How's it going, Darius? Nice to see you, man. All right, let me see. Copy and paste that. Paste the new link right here. Bear with me, y'all. I'm so sorry. I know I said this before. Still learning how to get all of this done correctly. Let's see, where is the YouTube chat? YouTube chat, where are you? There you are. Perfect, okay. Let's go back to that one. Any clue about the mods? Could you explain to me? Recommended by Assetto on discount. I do recommend to buy it on discount, absolutely. If you can get on discount, you can get every single mod, basically. Here, let me put this on the side. All right, perfect. Let me see. Get the stream going on my phone so I can also see it on here live time. All right. Let me turn on names real quick so I can see who's who. Get trick, okay. Get wrecked, sorry. Turn on chat. Okay, if you guys don't mind, please let me know in the, what's it called? In the chat, the Assetto chat to know who starts. If you guys are watching the stream right now, I do have a line on here that you guys can see. Just try to line up to that. So if you guys want to back up a little. Okay, so any Patreon subscriptions are unnecessary. You don't actually need to pay for anything. Oh, shoot. See, is it following? Is it following? I'm gonna have to just, how do I? Oh no, it's following. There you go. Right? No, not that one. Woo! Okay, cool. Why can I not see this? Okay. Looks like I'm following Matrix. So do you guys want to move up to the line? Let's see, keep moving up. Who is that? Okay. All right, Iron Drift, if you want to back up a little bit, I'm assuming you guys are leading the liners right here. Yo, I want you to line up next to that 40 sign on the left. Let's see. There we go. Thank you. Okay. We just need you. Yup. There you go. Oh shoot, man. Not into the dirt though. Alright, just line up to that 40 sign right here on the left. I just want your front bumper on there. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm hoping you can hear me. Brian, do you mind just typing in the chat and Discord? Unless they just had a switch. I guess they just did a switch. What's going on right now, man? I no, it should be Iron Drift and get wrecked. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna actually drop the 3, 2, 1 go in the game chat. So if you guys have your game chat on. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. I know there might see a delay. Yeah, there we go. No, they hit it. They hit it. It's fine. All right, go for it, y'all. All right. A little stuttery. I don't know how I can fix that. I think it's because I'm spectating. Ooh, that 8.6 is a little scary. Let's see how Iron Drift is gonna hold up in that front wheel drive here. Especially this track, Tsuchisaka, is a pretty technical track. It has both an uphill and a downhill, which is the best part about it. I love the fact that you can do that on this track. Whatever one struggles with on one side, they can usually make it up on the other. Ooh, little bump, little bump. Yeah, the camera's a little, that's bugging me out a little bit. I won't lie to you. Here, let's see. Maybe I can just have it running like this. That'll be a little bit smoother. Oh, with that little slide, that was clean. Taking a little bit of the grass line right here. Oh, get wrecked. He's handling that 8.6 real nice right here. See, Iron Drift trying to keep it tight around the corners. It looks like the 8.6 actually catches some speed on the EK9 here. Oh, a little bit of a bump, a little bit of a bump. Let's try to keep that a little cleaner. There we go. This right here is a risky section. You can easily take that too fast and go straight into the mountain. So they took that pretty nicely right here. Oh, a little bit of a slide. Losing a little bit of time on the EK9 whenever he slides. I'm noticing that. It's not too bad though. Clean, bit of a lockup, no problem. Let's see. Oh, he's really trying to make the most of that inside line. I see him trying to cut into that. See how Iron holds up around here. Oh, getting a little close, little close. Yo, how's it going, Takashiwa? Nice to see you on here, man. Oh, a little bit of a bump. That's a little too much. Try to back that up a little bit. Sure it's not intentional. I know that one can lock up. Oh, think. Yeah, man. I didn't know about this until had somebody in my Discord bring it up. It's a pretty sick tool. I didn't know that this was a thing. Definitely makes it a lot easier to handle this. I wish I'd known about it. Oh, and he hits the wall. He's falling behind. It doesn't mean that he's out of it, though. He can definitely make a comeback. Here, let's see. Is there any way I can switch the camera without messing it all up? Oh, he's falling behind. No, come on, man. Geforce is handling it, keeping it pretty clean around here. I have an idea. I'm gonna. Oh, looks like we're losing the EK9. Get wrecked. Keeping it clean around here, though. Taking it wide. A little bit of slice being a little bit of a showboat. All right. Hello, sisterin. Or brethren. Woo! That's a tough section right there. See how the EK9 is doing back there. Sorry, I know this isn't the best camera angle. It's a little bit tough to record everything together. I'm glad you like it. I hope this is a little bit better than what it was used before. And that'll be a win for Get Wrecked. Let's move him up in the... Actually, we're going to switch now. They're going to switch positions. And we're going to have Iron Drift now be in the chase position while Get Wrecked is going to be leading. That was a good run from the two of them. The EK9 is a little bit tough with that front wheel drive, so I'm sure it was not easy to keep it going. Now, if you guys could just line up the same way. All right. So Iron Drift, you will be chasing in this run. Get Wrecked is going to be leading, so I want you to just line up behind Get Wrecked. Now we're going to be following the EK9 through this series right here. And I love these mods. I love how detailed they are. You can see everything down to the stickers. The interior looks pretty sick right here. Such a fun series. All right. I'm going to say on go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. And they're off. There we go. Just keep in mind, you guys, since they are watching the YouTube stream, they are hearing my go a little bit delayed, so you guys are going to see it at a different time than they're hearing it. Let's go. Let's see what we can do. EK9 falling a little behind. He has a lot of time and track to cover, though, so he can definitely make it back. It's not a big deal. Let's see. Keeping it tight. Just got to make sure you keep it clean around there. Avoid anything too crazy. Consistency is always the best thing when it comes to these, especially if you're falling a little further behind. You got a lot of time to recover. Oh, a little bump. That understeer kills you. There we go. Come on, EK9, you got this, man. You're not too far off. You're still in front of. He's still in front of you. You have time to make this back. I'm sorry, man. I'd love to put some music, but I'm worried about copyright, and that could get the whole stream shut down. So maybe the next one I'll try to make like a copyright-free playlist. That way we can have some Eurobeat going. It will definitely set the mood a little bit better. You're doing good so far, man. You got time. I still hear the 8.6 somewhere in the distance. I can't even play him anymore. He got copyrighted too. This long straight. You've got time to make a comeback here. It gets pretty intense around this area here. Woo! Okay, okay. Coming in with that speed, taking a little bit of that grass line. Oh, that understeer and went in with a little too much speed. No worries. Need some NCS. That's funny, man. Tight line. Let's see. Trying to move up a little bit. I just want to get a little bit of the 8.6 action as well. I know he's killing it out there. There he is. A little far behind. We got time. Come on, man. Break right there. Woo! He's sliding that thing. Oh, the snap got to him. Oh, that sucks, man. That's gotta hurt. So each person gets to choose their car between a list of 4 cars that we provided. We provided the RX-7, there was an 8.6 Dingo spec, the Mugen EK9, and the MRS Haru spec. All pretty evenly matched in terms of weight to power ratio, or power to weight ratio, I'm sorry. These cars look edible. I don't know what to say about that. We got some crunchy cars going on. And where are we at right now? We got a good mile lift. Woof! That snap is killing you in the EK9. Oh no, my man! Ah. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Local special technique. Yeah, we might have to a little far behind. This one's definitely going to the 8.6, but we're gonna let him finish off his run. No reason to end it early. The EK9 is definitely a tough car to master. Takes a lot of time. I know we did cut the car list on a pretty short notice, so it didn't give enough time for people to prepare, so I do apologize for that. Oh, and we just lost the EK9! Oh man, alright, this is gonna go to Get Wrecked. We're gonna have him move on to race tired tailgate driver, so if we can have Colby and Jitakuzu come up. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Let's see. Shoot, why can I not? Hang on a second. Will, where's your game sound? There's no game sound? Oh, that's my fault. I had it muted this whole time. I didn't even know that it was muted. Alright, report the scores. The winner's gonna go to Get Wrecked. See, submit the score. Alright, Colby and Jitakuzu, if you could line up. Let's see. You got my car just chilling there on the side. Okay, that is disabled. Am I in gear? Is that what that is? Whatever. We're just gonna leave that alone. Alright, we see Jitakuzu joining in right now. Stock 8.6 and stock Miata. We can definitely get some of those going. I know we talked about getting Kuno's cars in at some point, because a lot of people expressed interest in that. And I would definitely be down for that. I myself love the 8.6 tune, so. What is that line right there? Is that an issue with the particle effects? That is an issue with the particle effects. Alright. I just saw this message. Yes, the hardware spec would definitely slap. I absolutely love the MRS. The C1 MRS on here is also crazy good. Let me mark this race as in progress. If you guys do want to follow the progress of the race right now, I do have a challenge.com tournament bracket hosted in general. Suzuki Cappuccino, that's not a bad idea. I might have to make something work like that. Alright. I'm just gonna wait for them to line up. I did give them the freedom to just choose whoever wants to lead first. Otherwise, it will go to a coin flip. If you guys don't mind just typing in the chat, at least in the Assetto chat, to let me know who is going to be leading, because then I know when you guys are ready to start and I can follow the right car. Next tournament, you know, I will definitely start planning for that after we finish this one. Don't know just yet. Yeah, I'm gonna assume it's Jitakuzu who's gonna be following. You know, as opposed to a 3-2-1 go, I think it might make it a little bit easier if you guys just start driving. Let's see. Oh, it's not. Okay. Oh, the link did not post, Brian. Your Jitakuzu is Chase. Okay. So Colby, if you want to head to the front. Yeah, I like the idea of that slow roll into first corner kind of thing. I was typing 3-2-1 go in game chat originally. Hang on. The choice. Alright, we're gonna have Jitakuzu chase, I guess. So what we're gonna do is, if you guys want to do a slow roll into the first corner and then take off, that's gonna be easier. I think it's just the delay between stream, the chat, when you guys actually hear me. It's a little too complicated to get the right timing. See. Command for starting that comes up the top. You know, I want to do something like that. I definitely want to do something like that. Once I learn how to handle OBS a little bit better, I could work with something. Alright, and they're off right now. We got Colby in the lead in the EK9, Jitakuzu chasing him in the RX-7. The RX-7 has a pretty considerable power difference, but it has really long gears, which might make the difference here. Both some pretty intense cars to be driving on here. I'm wondering if the turbo of the RX-7 is going to make all the difference. They're going at it pretty intensely just to start. Colby gets overtaken from the beginning. He still has time to make it back. Jitakuzu slowing down a little bit, I think, giving a chance for Colby to make it back. See how that might pan out for him. Sorry, I'm trying to get a good angle of both cars right now. Colby is also another fellow content creator. If you guys have not seen him on TikTok, same thing, Colby Touge. Makes some pretty good I believe cam 2 shots on Assetto. Looks pretty nice. It is inbound only for the tournament at this point. Got Colby in the back. This has me questioning a little bit if maybe the RX-7 has too much power for this tournament. Seems to be pulling away a good amount. Let's wait for the K9, then catch. Ooh, coming in with a lot of speed. That was dangerous right there. I'm pretty sharp right here. Ooh. Oh, that snap got to him. Oh man, it seems like the EK9 snap is the real killer for this car. Alright, so the first round is going to go to Jitakuzu for this one. So if you guys want to go back to pits and switch sides, we're going to have, I believe it's Colby chasing this time. Jitakuzu is going to be leading. Yes, he can go 2 pits. I want to at least give the chance for everybody to finish the full run. So if you guys end up crashing or spinning, that's a little bit different. You guys are free to come back to pits after that. Otherwise, yeah, you guys can just finish the run. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I'm using drone cam. Every time I unhook from one car, I gotta fly to the other one. That's true. That's true. The EK9 is tough. Oh, Kobe has left. Maybe he was having some issues. Brian, have you heard anything from the Discord? Alright. Oh, it looks like he's joining back. He probably had some connection issues, I'm thinking. Let's see, how's my drone cam in my... Okay, I'm gonna disconnect from that one. Yeah, that's true. Once you get the flow down on Suchi, you can absolutely fly straight through. But it heats up the tires a lot, especially on the downhill. So it's very easy to lose your grip. I think a lot of the issues are the drivers are going at it pretty intensely straight from the beginning. Okay. Is there any chance at him coming back? I'm hearing that he's having force feedback issues. Okay. Bear with us just a minute. We're going to see if he can get his wheel fixed. He's saying he has force feedback issues, which is understandable. He says he's on a Logitech wheel. I had the same one, so I understand completely what he's saying. It does tend to have that issue. Just kind of dies all of a sudden. We're good. All right, perfect. Kobe is in it. All right. Oh, let me close that out. All right, perfect. When you guys are ready, feel free and start going. And they're off. All right. I know Jizukuzu was pretty anxious to go in 100% right from the start, so let's see how this is gonna go. I think we just need Colby to take it a little bit easy, warm up the tires before he can really start pushing the EK9. The EK9 has a lot of potential, and I know that for a fact, but it's just a tough car to go when you have cold tires, as most front-wheel drives are. Jizukuzu pulling away a little bit here on the uphill. That power difference really makes, you can really see it here on the uphill. Ooh, that grass might cost him a little. Jizukuzu keeping it clean. I think the grass is kind of hurting Colby a little bit right now, but he still has a lot of time to make it up. There you go. I'm hearing a lot of pings. Let's see. Oh, is that what that is? Okay. Do you plan to do Touge IRL at any point? Oh, of course I do, actually. At the moment, my goal is to get a WRX. I've had a Forester ever since I was 16. I love my Forester. I want to stick to Subaru, but I do want something with a little more power, something manual, of course. I was thinking of either getting the WRX. If I can't get that, I'll probably think of getting another SG Forester, but XT manual. And just build it up, be a Touge Forester. I love that thing. I wouldn't trade it for anything if it just had a little more oomph to it. It's a little weak. Yes, exactly. Now let's see if we can fly a little higher above. See where the RX-7's at right now. I hear the RX-7 down over there. I think we might just be a little far off to see him. RX-7 is gone. I know we do have a couple other drivers also using the EK9. I'm curious to see how they're gonna do. No, seriously. I guess there's a little bit more to car selection than power to weight ratio. Has a button to switch? No way, you're telling me you can just... I've been flying from car to car to switch between them. Here, this camera looks a little bit better. I feel like the stuck-on camera is a little too stiff. Banging on those gears. Oh! Getting a little sideways. Oh, too fast, too fast. That's a spin out for the EK9 here. I hear the RX-7 around on my left. Oh, he's whipping it right now. Oh no, the snap. I'm telling you, the snap kills everybody. It is a nice screen. I love my Forester. Give him a little bit of an angle. I know he's a little behind, but oh, my boy sliding. Woo! That guardrail's a killer. From the outside in fourth, it's too easy to lock up. The brake's trying to go down to second. Yes, I take a bite of the EK for sure. Alright, good run, you guys. I know that was a tough one. My boy's going off-roading in that EK9. Alright, let me just... That one's going to go to Jitakuzu for this one. So there, he's going to move on to the next round. We're going to have Sirs 53 and 6610. If you want to just hop back in the server, we can get the next race started up. Let me, Man, I really need that music. I'm thinking about it now. I'm not putting NCS drum in there. Dude, I'm considering it now that you think about it. It's a little too quiet without the NCS music. Let's see. Beethoven is crazy. I use Premiere Pro to edit all my videos. I record all of them the way I'm doing right now using drone cam. I just have many different settings. That's how I record the shots for them. A couple of my shots are done using cam tool, but I'm not very good at cam tool, so most of them are done using this drone cam right here. Ooh, that made my head hurt a little bit. Dude, go for it. If you got me on Discord, just paste it in IRL media. I can definitely talk to you there. Better everyone just makes. I was honestly considering making Eurobeat just to avoid the copyrights, but like that is so much dedication. Not that I'm not down to dedicate myself to it, but that is a lot of work. I have zero music experience. Yeah, no, definitely. I'm not here to replace anything, anyone. Toge Union, you know, they just have such a big reach on everybody, and I love what they've done with their Toge servers. It's made it accessible to everybody. My goal is just to use the audience that I've gained just to bring them into the space. I know a lot of people are new and just want to get into it. I don't care what skill level you're at. You could be trash, you can be good, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to hate on it. But how else are you going to get the opportunity to be, you know, in a one-on-one scenario where you feel like it's a little more serious than something like this? This is pretty good. acwill FL Studio tutorials? That's crazy, bro. Yo, next thing you know, I'm gonna start dropping whole Eurobeat albums, bro. Forget Dave Rogers. Yo, Eager, just no worries, man. Still play the music. Alright, let's see if we can get SIRS 53 and 6610 in the server so we can start up the next round. So here waiting. I feel like I just gotta make some background scenes like I'm like a Forza Horizon loading screen right here. Hit him with the dun 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 dun. Alright, we have Sig is in here right now. We're just waiting on SIRS. Oh Lord, what's going on over there? You know, I'm realizing that you guys can all hear the Discord pings. Let me change the output for that real quick. Just so you don't... Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I just muted all Discord. You got him cracking jokes in Assetto chat while we wait now. A skeleton walks into a bar and orders a beer and a mop. All right, we do need to get moving. So if SIRS 53 can hop in within the next 2 or 3 minutes, otherwise we may have to move on from this one. All right. Nothing yet. Let's see where SIRS is. Bear with me, y'all. I'm just gonna ping him real quick. Okay. My brother's been nice enough to find me a a copyright-free playlist. Let's pray, I think. Yeah, what's up? I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. Let me see review. I think it's just because a lot of people joined, because they all joined from my link. That's all it is. Okay. Let's see. All right, so we're gonna move on, and we're gonna have Arya fill in. Yeah, we're gonna have Arya fill in. Let's see if we can just drag Arya into this. How do we do this? I don't believe I can change this right now, because I started the bracket already. I think we may just have to have Sirs pass on and disqualify. I mean, sorry, Sig pass on and disqualify Sirs just because Sirs has not showed up yet. Stuff happens. I understand. Sorry, Arya. I'm not gonna be able to move on. Let's see. All right. Sig, it looks like you're moving on, man. I'm sorry. I know you didn't get the race you wanted. That sucks right now. Hang on. Brian, do you mind dragging Arya back in just because I think they might still think that they're gonna be in? Okay. Well, the thing is, I can't move your name because the bracket is already locked in. Okay, so we're just gonna have I'm gonna mark it as Sig winning the round with Sirs, and then we're gonna move on to Rumham and Yumi. Cool. No, I think we should just leave it as is. That way we can continue moving on in the bracket. Okay. Alright. Alright, cool. Okay, submit the scores. Alright, Rumham and Yumi. Coin toss for you guys. They want a coin toss. They don't want to choose amongst themselves, so we're gonna see who gets this one. Heads is gonna be Yumi. Tails is gonna be Rumham. I'm just gonna ask Siri to say it for me. Flip a coin. It's heads. I forgot who was heads. Who was heads? Oh. It was Yumi? Alright, Yumi. I have terrible short-term memory. Yumi, we're gonna have you yeah, lead. I'm terrible. I'm sorry. Dude, I have a 15-second short-term memory. This man said, "Give me a second, I'm pooping." Oh my lord. I mean, that's true. That's true. He's flushing right now. All right, he's gonna be on. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean to keep you waiting on an empty screen. I have him coming up soon. Rumham, I mean, you could probably just wait by the starting line like you are right now. Should be fine. I've raced against Rumham a couple times. I know this man is crazy. I'm curious to see how he's gonna do in this run against Yumi. Yumi is also another one. He's quick. He already does his IRL racing. Oh my god, look at the detail on those lights. Sorry, I got sidetracked. But this is going to be a good matchup for sure. I'm excited to see how this is going to go. This is actually my first time doing this car bomb. So, I mean, I'm expecting to be doing this, you know, pretty often, frequently. This is the first time I'm doing this, so I know things are a little wonky and out of place, but we'll make it work. And I'm definitely gonna have more soon with a better notice for everybody else. I know I posted this pretty late. A lot of people joined in today. That is my fault. I will definitely get my announcements sorted out and posted way sooner. Yeah, man, I'm glad you got a chance to join in. I apologize that you didn't get your race, but you do move on to the second round, so we'll see how that's gonna go there. And in case you guys didn't know, there is a losers bracket. So for those that have lost, they do get a chance to fight again. As far as we have right now, the losers bracket is Colby, Touge, and Sirs53, which Sirs was already out, so we're gonna have Colby move on ahead to race Iron Drift further on in this tournament. So don't worry, Colby, you got another chance, bro. I hope you're still in here. I really hope you're still in here. Alright, hang on, guys. I didn't realize they were both already in. Alright, I'm following Rumham. You know, get wrecked. I thought that you said that there was a button to switch between. If you could tell me which button that is, that would be fantastic. Alright, whenever you guys are ready, you can feel free to head out and we can start the race. Let's go, and they're off. We got Yumi in the black EK9 right now, leading Rumham in the blue Harvest Spec MRS. Both a really good matchup. The gears in the MRS are probably going to be the best for this right here, but it is a very snappy car. However, I'm noticing a lot of people snapping in the EK9, so it may work. It may work. Let's see, Yumi's pulling off a little bit. I know that thing is quick. See, that's what I'm saying. The potential's crazy. Oops, sorry. Sidetracked a little bit. Keeping it clean here. Taking a little bit of that grass. Oh, he's getting a little bit sideways in that. There we go. He's not falling behind though. Keeping a consistent pace right now. Ooh, I know that was scary. You let that go, the whole thing will spin. So he's going. Yumi's over there. Alright, sorry y'all. I think for controllers you can change target with Y. See, I have the, oops, sorry. I have the button set to Y where I can change the weight. Oh no, Rumham. A little bit of a bump. I know that curve right there keeps you stuck in that grass. You dip and you just can't pop back out. It's single elimination right now. There is a loser's bracket though. So there is a chance to come back from these races. Let's give him a little bit of a cinematic. See how he's going. Oh, and that bump might actually call the race right here. He can continue finishing the round, but I don't know if he'll be able to make it back. He's got some time. I'm not saying he can't. I see Yumi's down over there. I'm gonna fly a little bit above the cars, see if I can See where Yumi's at from here. Alright, we should be able to see both cars. If Yumi's around the bend right here, we'll see him coming down. There's Yumi right there. From him coming around the bend. I believe they're right about at the end right now. I believe wrong. They are close, but they're not there yet. Ike got tired of being beat. Yeah, man. Telling you that Ike is crazy. I'm excited to see it from Yumi's point of view in this next run. I know he doesn't get much of a spotlight in this one. I try to keep it on the chase cam since we'll be switching to the next one. He's done a good job at keeping it clean though. Just want to see the interior cam for a minute. Alright, I don't like that cam. I'm gonna just keep playing about. Woo! You said no CarPlay? Alright, Yumi, good luck. I mean, good job in this one. We're gonna move on to the second round now. From him is gonna be leading. Yumi's gonna be chasing in this one. Let me forgot to mark the tournament bracket as in progress. Let me just mark that as in progress. Yumi too good. Yumi's crazy, man. Especially in FF, man. I don't know many that are that good in FF. I gotta say, this thing looks crazy marted out like this. Looks like they're off. Third person is working. The only problem is third person is getting like stuttery. I'm assuming because I'm trying to like switch from my car onto theirs. It's not like a true spectator mode. So that's why I'm following around in drone cam. This should be a good one for sure. They're getting some nice lines through here. That initial section is very easy to spin out, especially on cold tires. I feel like that's what kills most people. Predicting that tunnel overtake. Alright, we'll see, we'll see. We got people here predicting where he's at. Place your bets right now. Rumham's getting nice. He's brave sliding the MRS a little bit, knowing how snappy it is. Oh, getting close. Yumi's attempting that switchback. Oh, a little spin out. Doesn't look intentional, definitely accidental. Looks like they're gonna be resetting, no issue here. Gotta be a little more careful with distance. I know it's a little bit tough when you're in the middle of a battle here. That's the wrong. Oh Lord, no, 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 no. I should not have switched through these. Where's Yumi? There he is. Alright, looks like we're stuck with this POV because I was a little stupid and started switching through everything. My bad. It's fine. Oh! I switched at the right time. Yumi making an overtake attempt on the inside, even taking the grass. That was risky. Yumi taking the outside in. Let's see what he can do over here. Rumham going for the quicker entries. It looks like Yumi's focusing on exit speed in his EK9. Getting close to his fender here. Oh, Rumham is putting in some speed on that right there. That was close. Yeah, no tunnel overtake, sadly. Oh, I think that was a little bit of a bump on the wall right there. You gotta be a little bit careful. Oh, that exit speed. He got the better exit right here. Almost sideways. Oh, look how close he is. Oh, that was very aggressive. Almost a little too aggressive, honestly. I don't think it was intentional. I think he locked up, but he was definitely a little too fast on the brakes in that one. Yeah, no, I got you. This one's definitely going to be one where I'm going to have to keep an eye out for that. Oh, I can still do drone cam. Perfect. Let's see. Go commentator? You know, I would definitely consider that. This is my first time even commentating in general. I gotta try to get comfortable doing this. See, as we can keep an eye out for the lines right here. Ooh. Rumham almost killing himself, but I think that's a good one. I'd say this one means that Rumham couldn't shake him off. Yumi won the first one. Do we go on to a third sudden match? I believe according to the rules we do. Right? I'm gonna need some some advice with this one, some input. What y'all think? Yeah, no, I'm gonna say Yumi, I think, might have gotten this one. Just because Yumi won the first one, second one, Yumi couldn't get the overtake, but he didn't lose from him. Yeah, Yumi, I'm gonna say this one goes to you, man. Good run, both of you guys. Rumham, you did great in that second one. I know the first one was a little tough. We're gonna be moving on to the next one. I apologize. I know it's not the most clear-cut decision for these two. I think I gotta have more people watching both lines to make it a little bit easier. Yes, they are doing cat and mouse chase. Civic won the first round, and in the second one, the Rumham, what's it called? Couldn't lose Yumi in the Civic. So I believe this one goes to Yumi. Alright, so now if we could have Boogle and Crimson come up to the line, we can move on to the next race. The only thing is, Sega's right now set up to race with Jitakuzu. On the bracket. Yeah, we ended up just disqualifying, moving on. Alright. Yep, sorry about that. Alright, Boogle and Crimson, if you guys want to hop in on the server now, it's your turn to come up. I'm gonna change the time of day. It's a little... oh, I can't change the time of day. Shoot. Forgot I'm on a live server. That's fine. No worries. Boogle and Crimson, if you guys don't mind hopping in. We got Crimson just hopped in right now. See him in the Dingo Spec 86. Now we're just waiting for Boogle. Okay, so far this is the 5th battle going on. We should have about 5 more battles. There is a losers bracket. Depending on who actually sticks around, we will progress through the losers bracket. That way they get a chance to make a comeback as well. See, we're gonna give Boogle another 2 minutes or so. If not, we will have to disqualify and move on to the next round. I know there's a lot of people waiting on their run as well. I want to be courteous of everybody else's time. I know stuff happens though, so I'm trying to give everybody enough time to come back. Crimson right over here. Favorite initial D character and why? I may sound a little bit basic saying it. Ryosuke, definitely, because rotary. But I like his thought process. I think the idea of having theory behind everything is very solid. And I personally like planning everything out. I may overplan sometimes. This is not one of those situations. I probably should have planned a little bit better for this stream, but I like his thought process when it comes to racing. In fact, there's a theory around everything, and it's always explained. It's very nice. Alright, Boogle, you have 1 more minute, and then we will have to move on to the next one. Nice. Self-imposed judge. I don't know, man. If you don't mind, let's see. Yeah. If you don't mind, I'd like to decide this ahead of time as opposed to just on the spot. For the next one, we can definitely have a judge watching the lines. I just feel this is something that should be prepared ahead of time, so we actually have conversation with each other. Yep, I got you. Thank you. The 8611 mod is in my Discord. We pasted it, I believe, under events, where they have the car links and the track link. It's been a couple of minutes now. I'm gonna have to disqualify Boogle, move on. Crimson, you will get the win for this one. I know it's not the best thing. You didn't get your race. However, we have not had Boogle show up yet, so we will be continuing to the next run. Damn. And Get Wrecked Gudson and Tired Touge Driver. If you guys don't mind hopping on the server and getting in the line. Crimson, this one is going to go for you. Thank you for joining, my friend. You will be moving on to the next round. My boy's telling me that the reward should be a signed copy of Assetto Corsa. That's crazy. Tired Touge Driver, what's up, man? If you guys don't mind getting up to the line, I would like to continue. We have Get Wrecked Gudson racing Tired Touge Driver. Crimson versus Boogle will be moving on because Boogle did not show up, so Crimson will be winning this round. There we go. Get Wrecked has joined right now. So we're going to be moving on. If you guys have picked who is going to be the lead in chase, please line up. If not, just drop a message in chat. I'll flip a coin and I can choose for you guys. Get Wrecked Gudson and Tired Touge Driver, please line up. Perfect. Okay, so Tired Touge Driver is going to be leading this run, meaning Get Wrecked Gudson is going to be the chase for this one. Let me just think right here. When you guys are ready, please go up to the line, and you guys are free to start. Yo, Brian, I won't lie to you, man. If you could find an NCS playlist, I'll play it right now. It just has to be good enough. Huh? Yeah, but I don't know if I trust it. Oh, going back to pits. Let me mark them as in progress right now. There we go. Alright, Get Wrecked is on the line right now. See, Tired Touge Driver is going to be the lead. If you guys don't mind just coming back up to the line so we can start the race up. I need some water. I'm going to come back. Okay. Sure. Alright, if you guys don't mind. Let's see, is he still in the server? Yes, he's still in the server. Okay. Bet. Jitakuzu, if you don't mind, you know, I can let them know how it goes. Alright, go ahead you guys, if you want to just go after do a rolling start. Once you're past the first corner, feel free to take off. There we go, now they're off. 286s, we haven't seen this yet. Get wrecked Gudson, tired Tofu driver. Get wrecked did really good in the first one. I remember seeing the minimal slides, it looked pretty good. Seems he's going for a little more of a sliding run. Tired Toge driver going for a little bit more of a grip run here. Oh, as I say that, let's go. They're getting a little bit closer. Oh, that momentum. I feel like in this race with 286s, it's definitely going to be how you swing your car around these. Very nice, very nice. This section right here is a tough one. Easy to understeer here. Oh, I heard that little clutch kick. Look at that. Very nice. But is it going to cost him? It may look good, but it'll overheat his tires over time. We'll see how he goes. He's not sliding excessively, but he is sliding more than tired Toge driver is. Oh, a little bit of a bump. Doesn't look intentional. They seem to continue. Yeah, it will be risky though. I think we got to be a little more careful with the bumps here. I know it's the nature of the game right here, and it's a little bit difficult. Oh, with the overtake from Get Wrecked. Tired Toge driver hitting his tire in the grass. That's gonna slow him down a little bit. Now we got Get Wrecked in the front. Let's see if he can maintain that lead. If tired Toge driver can manage to overtake again, he will be able to continue progressing. If not, Get Wrecked will get the win for this one. No pressure, no pressure. Very nice slides from Get Wrecked right here. Very nice clean line going through here. I think he's going to try to play it a little bit safer. Tired Toge driver still behind. We can still see him. He's not falling too far. He does have time to make it back. White car must have let off the throttle. I'm thinking so too. It's very easy to grip up for a second and then lose it there. Very nice, very nice. Still see him. He is falling a little further behind now. Get Wrecked is managing to pull a gap on him. Let's see if he can maintain that. The good thing about Toge racing is that a small mistake can set you back pretty far. So if Get Wrecked messes up at all, it still gives him a chance to come back. It doesn't mean that he's automatically out of the race. It's not to wish anything upon Get Wrecked. I just hoping everybody gets their shot. Come on, man. Let's go, let's go. Woo! This section right here, that's a tricky one right here. So easy to hit the guardrail on the right. Oh, very nice, very nice. Trying to get a look out, see if the white 6 is anywhere nearby. I hear him. There he is. There's a pretty good length between the two right now. As tired Toge driver is just coming around the hairpin that Get Wrecked is pulling up to. This is the very high speed section right here. We can see him taking as much of the track as he can. Very nice, very nice. How many seconds between them? Ah, I should have put on an overlay for that. I'm not 100% certain, to be real with you. Very nice. This one's gonna go to Get Wrecked for the first run. Alright, let's see. Overtake, go. Or actually, this is, I believe this is just a win for Get Wrecked. No, we only progressed to a second round if there was no first winner. Correct? I'm a little bit new to this stuff. I'm sorry. I'm figuring out the rules a little bit myself. Yeah, I believe so. That's what I figured as well, because the second round was dependent on the other one. Give me 1 second, yeah. Yeah, see? I agree, Mayo. I think I may do that for the next one. For this one, we already set this in stone. Alright, Get Wrecked. I'm gonna give this one to you because the way I wrote the rules when I sent out the message to give everybody the same understanding was that the second round is contingent upon the first one being inconclusive. Since Get Wrecked was chasing and he overtook Tired Touge driver, this means that Get Wrecked won that first round, meaning we don't have to continue to the second one. If Get Wrecked hadn't overtaken Tired Touge driver, but Touge driver didn't outrun Get Wrecked, that means there would be a second. So this one's gonna go to Get Wrecked. Good run, man. That was great right there. Tired Touge driver, don't leave just yet. I believe you get a spot on the losers bracket, which means you can still get a chance. Get Wrecked right there. Moving on. Alright, so the next run is going to be Ditakuzu and Sig610. Sig, you actually get your run in this one. Touge no Tenshi, or Tired Touge driver, you did very great. I love that, how well we do another just for the vibes. I mean, listen, after I'm done with this Touge stream, if anybody is down to just drive, I am absolutely down for that. I would love to take part in a lot of these, but, you know, I'm trying to take more on the role of commentator right now. So, we can all still do runs afterwards. I just want to get through the bracket so everybody gets their runs. So I believe this one's going to be Ditakuzu and Sig610. So Yumi, if you want to just hop off the line right now. Thank you, sir. I want to chase if Sig doesn't mind, so Sig, as long as you're okay with that. Cool. Alright, looks like Ditakuzu is going to be chasing in the first one. Where's drone cam? Alright, cool. Ah, it was a mistake. Okay, Yumi thought he was in practice server. No problem, bro. You're good. You guys are free to start whenever you're ready. Same thing, just go around the first corner. After that, feel free to take off. This one's going to be interesting. I'd say the MRS is probably the most underpowered out of the car choices today. It does not mean that it's bad, but it's definitely going to be a fight against this RX-7. The RX-7 seems to be the beefy boy out of this. Oh, careful with those bumps right there. And they're taking off. All right. Alright, Sig, let's see, man. We didn't get to see you in the first round. I'm curious to see how you do in the MRS. Very nice, very nice. Wow, I can't believe how big the RX-7 looks compared to the MRS. It makes the MRS look like a little bit of a toy. Looks like Jirakuzu was being a little bit cautious. That's always good. I appreciate seeing that, especially at the start. I know the MRS, once the tires are warmed up, it's good to go. It'll make it a little bit better. Right now, I'm sure he's playing a little bit safer as well, trying to get his tires warmed up. Very clean lines from the two of you right now. It's very nice. Very nice. It's over here pushing it. Alright, man. Oh, they're getting pretty close. Oh, I'm through the map. I was trying to get some angles and I ended up going straight through. Now this one's going to be a tough one, because this tunnel right here is going to be the killer for the MRS. The RX-7 just has so much speed. He passes him on the straight. Let's see if Sig can get it back on the downhill. He might have a little bit of an advantage here, since on the uphill, the RX-7 gets that power difference. Alright, following Sig now that he's chasing. Seems that they're going to keep a pretty close proximity, so I think it's okay to switch at this point. Still watching both. Jirakuzu keeping it pretty clean around those corners. Very nice, very nice. Wow, look at that. He's pulling him in on that. Love to see it, love to see it. Adds it out. The MRS is just so light that on the downhill you truly start to see that it's not so far off in terms of, from the RX-7. Ooh, crazy stutter. Very nice, keeping it nice close to the inside right there. Oh, a little bit squirrely on the exit. I saw his tires dip into the grass. I'm sure that had to play some part in this. Jirakuzu pulling away in this high-speed section right here. Gonna switch over, fly around. Back to Jirakuzu in the lead. You can still see Sig in the back. He does have a shot, but this long high-speed section might keep him at bay, to be honest. Not too far off. I'm very shocked. He's doing really good right now. Very nice. Noticing Jirakuzu is a very no-nonsense driver, very clean lines, avoids the sliding. Especially on a course like this, that's not a bad thing. You almost need to have very excessive control over the cards. This one's gonna go to Jirakuzu right here, and especially being an overtake on Sig, this one's gonna go straight to him. He's gonna continue on to the next run. Very nice runs between you two. Sig, you did fantastic in the MRS, same as you, Jirakuzu. Very impressive to be able to keep up with an RX-7. Good runs, you guys, both of you. Let's see, let me just progress that on the tournament bracket right now. So the next run is going to be Aria, Rust, and Touge Yumi. Aria being the one hosting these servers, so I'm very appreciative of that. Without that, this wouldn't happen, so thank you. Yumi, if you guys don't mind getting on the line, we can get started with the next one. Here, while our drivers get on the line, I will be taking a quick break just to use the restroom. If you guys don't mind, just give me a second. I'll be back in about 2 minutes. Alright, y'all. I am back. We're gonna switch it back to the Assetto cam right here. See? Or am I following? So we got Yumi and Aria. If you guys wanna line up right here, decide amongst yourselves who wants to lead, who wants to chase. We'll see how this is gonna go. See Aria and Yumi, if you guys don't mind lining up. Oh, I think I see them pulling up to the line. Where's my car? Just pulled up to the side. Aria. There we go. Alright, let's see if they can decide who's gonna go. Alright, bye. Soup Sheds. Aria is going to be the chase for this one, so we will be following Aria first. FR versus FF, yeah, this is gonna be a real one right here. Excited to see how this goes. And they're off after the first corner. It's free game. They take off right here. Wow, they're going from a straight standing start. I just realized that they are in a VC with each other, so I'm sure they have come up with your own decision for starting. No issue there. Yumi taking off. Keeping those lines very tight. Right now, I know with this dingo spec, it's very easy to break traction, so I know it's... You gotta be very clean with your driving here. Hugging the lip right there, very close. It's a little bit scary to touch the guardrail. Ooh. Getting a little squirrely, I think. The issue is the tires being a little cold right now. Not a big deal. Yumi pulling ahead. On a track like this, it's very difficult to keep that 8.6 in a straight line. Let's keep it tight, keep it clean. There we go, there we go. Making it through. Let's see if they can make up the time in the tunnel. I see Yumi in the distance getting to the exit of the tunnel right now. We got Aria pulling up. See how they do once they get to the exit right here. This is a tough one right here. Very easy to break traction and go straight into the mountain. Nice control, nice smooth. Minimal slides, looking good. It's important to keep a very clean line through here. It gets faster as you go through. See if we can get a look to see where Yumi's at from here. I hear Yumi somewhere over there on this straight. He just went around the bend. Oh, hitting the grass. That one's gonna spin, Arya. Oh, that's a tough one. Got stuck in the grass. This one might have to go to Yumi. It's gonna be tough to come back after that. Like I said, this is a very difficult track, very technical. It's tough not to hit the grass. One small move over the tires, over the grass with the tires will definitely spin you out very quickly. Here we go. Alright, we're gonna let them finish their run. Good thing is neither has, you know, fallen off the track, fallen off the map. I mean, fallen off the track, yes, but being able to come back on track was a different story. Let's see where Yumi's at. Yumi's crossing down right now. Wow, Yumi's got a gap. That's crazy. That spin into the grass definitely set Arya back. I don't think there's coming back from this one. See how Arya's pulling up right around here. Flying through. Woo! Getting real close to that guardrail right there. I know they have to be pushing. Touge is an overlooked sport. Honestly, I wish I could see more of it. I know it has become popular again, especially in the US recently, but I don't think it's popular enough to where Touge racing could be a thing. I know things like Drift Appalachia are happening. Their videos are sick too. I love seeing those. But that's more of the drift scene rather than the racing scene. And they go through. One sec while I read something real quick. And we are at the end. That one's gonna go to Yumi, and I believe, let me see, because there was enough of a gap between the lead and the chase, I believe this one's gonna go to Yumi, and Yumi is gonna progress to the next step of the tournament. Swap and go would be if Arya had kept up and been within the line. Alright, let's keep it moving on the tournament bracket. Let me just make that change right now. Good run, both of you guys. You guys did great. I know it's a little difficult to come through on this track. Submit the score. Noriyaro, yes, absolutely. Noriyaro is killing it right now. Spend right now. All right, give me 1 second. I believe our next run is going to be Northern Ghost and Crimson. So if you guys could hop in and get to the line. In your first race, I rode twice when I overtake. Did you? If you overtook, you should have gotten an instant win. I apologize if we made you do that. I honestly don't remember the first run that we did with you and Colby. I thought it was the second one, and the second run was when you overtook. If that is the case, my apologies. Let's see. Northern Ghost and Crimson, if you guys could step up to the line. Did I hit a button? I think I did hit a button. I did. So now we've got Crimson and Northern Ghost. I believe 286s as well. Yes, 286s. Just hoping they have decided which one's going to be the lead, which one's going to be the chase. Such fluent Japanese. Yeah, man, it's insane. You know, I tried doing that Duolingo Japanese. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think it works as well as I would think it will. It's not a bad option though. Alright, Crimson and Northern Ghost, if you guys could choose your position between you are chase or lead. If not, we can flip a coin for you guys and decide. There we go, we have Northern Ghost pulling up. Alright, Crimson is going to be leading this run, so we're going to have Northern Ghost following. We're going to be following Northern Ghost's camera point of view as he chases Crimson. Whenever you guys are ready, feel free to go. And they're off, there we go. See, I don't think we've seen Northern Ghost drive it, have we? No, this is his first run of the night. He was in the second round due to not having enough people to fill the bracket. So this is his first run of the night. Let's see how he does. Crimson killing it right now, pulling it up. Yeah, they were in sync. That was pretty sick, I won't lie. Very clean line right there. That was a very easy spot to spin too. Crimson taking a little bit of the grass. Northern using that as his opportunity to catch up a little bit, but getting too close to the guardrail. See if he can make it up right here. Ooh, that's a tough one. I don't think it killed his run too much. He's still going. Such a tough track to manage, man. Closest battle so far has to be Rumham and Yumi, I believe. The second battle that they did was pretty sick. I believe Yumi was chasing Rumham. Rumham couldn't shake him off, but Yumi didn't get the overtake either. But it was a very nice battle. Through the tunnel they go now. Let's see if maybe they can catch up on this exit right here. Very dangerous section to be in. I almost feel like Northern may have gained a little bit through that section. Very nice slide, taking the most of the track that he can. Crimson dipping into the grass. That's going to hurt him right there with an overtake from Northern now. Northern, if you can keep that lead, you will take this win. Let's see how you can do over here. Crimson still has a chance to come back. Plenty of track left. As I mentioned before, it's always difficult when you dip that tire into the grass because it hooks you in so much. Crimson putting in the pressure though, right behind. Look at that, very nice. Oh, Crimson. Northern, can you handle that pressure, man? He's right on you. Very nice. There we go. Clean lines, taking the outside in. Looks like Crimson's carrying a little more speed into this one. I believe he's prioritizing corner entry speed, but that may be killing his exits. I know Ghost is pulling off a little bit right after that. Another hairpin coming up here. See how they both take this. Crimson sliding it a little bit, shaving off some of his speed, giving Northern another opportunity to pull away. High speed section coming up, I believe. Yes, right here. This is a risky one. Easy to hit the guardrail. Northern playing it safe. Crimson as well, I believe. Rooting for Crimson. We got people rooting for North, people rooting for Crimson. Let's go. You guys got supporters right now. Northern pulling in a hell of a run. Crimson right behind him though. This is a risky part right here. They could either gain a lot of time or go straight off the track. Oof. That is scary right there. Borderline rally. Very minimal slides. I like to see that. Very clean. Crimson falling behind a little bit. No, man. This one's going to go to Northern. Very nice from the two of you. Crimson almost had the opportunity to make it back, but was falling a little bit short. Very nice, you two. So Northern, this one's going to go to you, man. You're going to win this round and move on to the next one. Crimson, thank you for joining. That was fantastic. You guys put on a hell of a show. Probably my favorite run so far of the night. All right, let's see. Who is up next? All right. So now we have Get Wrecked, Gudson, and Jitakuzu going in for the third round. We are very close to finding our winner for the night. Don't forget there is still a loser's bracket for the people that wish to continue. I feel like it would be better to run the first bracket. I've never done a loser's bracket before. I didn't know too much about that, but I feel as if we can get the first bracket out the way, we can knock out first, second place, and have the loser's bracket run for third. Alright, this is shaping to be a good one. Get Wrecked has been driving that 8.6 really nicely, and Jitakuzu has been very clean so far in the RX-7. They both have a very even shot at this. Jitakuzu has been using the power of his car to keep it clean and just mostly pull away on the stretches. We're going to see if maybe the lightness of the 8.6 is going to be the difference here in this one. I know the MRS put in a good fight against the RX-7, but I think the power difference was just too high. That is, yes, that's a Kuno's RX-7, the RX-7 Spirit R. Kuzu over here is going to be chasing for the first run, so if you guys don't mind just lining up. It does have almost 100 horsepower more. Again, I was going based off of power to weight ratio. I don't think it's too far off to a lot of these cars, but I do think it has a slight edge to where I will reconsider the RX-7 for the next tournament that I do, but not a bad option, I think. Whenever you guys are ready, you can head out. And they're off. Get wrecked, pulling off in the 8.6. Oh, keeping it clean, both drivers. I know Get Wrecked has been getting very good at sliding the 8.6 minimally, just enough to get that rotation in there. The RX-7 just has superior balance overall, so it's very tough to beat that. But in the right hands, the 8.6 can definitely be a beast. Very nice so far. Both keeping it very clean. This is where the RX-7 is starting to play into his strengths. I'm surprised at how much he's managed to keep that car up. I know the gearing on the RX-7 makes it difficult to pull ahead in a lot of these sections, being that you're in the low RPMs with how long the gears are most of the time. Oh, Get Wrecked. I saw a little bit of a spin. Getting a little risky over here. You think he's going to overtake early? I feel like that tunnel is always the deciding factor for this car. We're going to see if he's going to be able to make the difference. Oh, Get Wrecked. Very nice gap through the tunnel. That might just be enough to hold him back. There's a Kuzu pulling in a little bit. Very nice, Get Wrecked. Nice minimal slide right there. Both keeping it very clean around that corner. This one's going to be a tough one. So far, the RX-7 has been pulling on all the straights and almost all the cars. He pulls here, but he still manages to not close up the distance on all the corners. Get Wrecked keeping a nice clean corner. I think noticing that the RX-7 is pulling up behind him, he's trying to try to keep it a little bit tighter. Very nice. You can hear the 8.6s hitting the throttle a little bit earlier than the RX-7, and it's tough to hit the gas early in the RX-7. How much power it has, very easy to spin. 8.6 gives you a little more leeway in how much you can slam the gas. Very nice, very nice. Both cars pulling in a hell of a show right now. Very clean. Kuzu putting in some pressure now. He's definitely getting very close to Get Wrecked. This one's going to be a tight one. Might come down to deciding between the outrunning line. Right up on his bumper right here. Here comes the really high speed section. Soon after this, we're going to see how it's going to go. Right on him right here. Very nice. Get Wrecked pulling a little bit ahead over here. Oh, but that slide killing off his speed at the exit. I can see Kuzu just waiting for his opportunity to hit that inside line. Get Wrecked defending the inside with as much as he can. I believe if Kuzu keeps up with Get Wrecked, then they go on to the second run. And the way we have the rules set up, If you can keep up with the lead car, then you will move on to the second run, as keeping up doesn't automatically give you a win. Very nice. Yeah, this one's gonna be a second run where you guys are gonna want to switch now. We're gonna have Jitakuzu leading, Get Wrecked in the chase car. Very nice, the two of you. No, I agree, man. Get Wrecked is doing really well under that pressure. I know I would have been feeling that. He had the RX-7 right on his back bumper for some of that. All right. We have Get Wrecked chasing now in the 8.6. Whenever you guys are ready, feel free to start. And they are off. Here we go. 8.6 in the chase. RX-7 in the lead. Jitakuzu chasing right now, or leading, sorry. I know Get Wrecked did really well in this first section in the first round. Let's see how he's going to do. Being that he's leading now, Jitakuzu has a very good chance at pulling ahead, especially on the tunnel section. But let's see if Get Wrecked can make that distance close between the two of them before they get up there. That might be the key for him right here. Very nice, very nice, very. Oh, dipping his tires a little bit in the grass, slowing him down a little bit. Not pushing him too far away, but definitely noticeable distance. Needing a little clutch kick, I heard that. Here we go. Very nice. Get Wrecked has been getting very good at controlling how much his car spins. Love to see it. Oh, that distance was dangerous. Playing it safe though, very nice. No bumps, no touches. Get Wrecked really sticking to this RX-7, not letting him slip. This is a very good way to close the gap here. This braking zone is a big part of this track. Get Wrecked getting a much better exit here. Wow. He did not let that tunnel put him back. Very nice, very nice. Get Wrecked really just sticking to him. There we go. Let's see, we're gonna start getting into the very technical section coming up from here. I know there's that high speed, left to right. Jitakuzu pulling ahead a little bit more over here. There's many more straights where I feel he can get used to his car to his advantage. There we go. Get Wrecked, really pushing his car as much as he can to keep up. Oh, that little slide. Jitakuzu pulling ahead. There's a good length between the two now. If Get Wrecked doesn't catch up soon, that may be the killer for this one. Pulling it close. Now this is a dangerous section right here. But Jitakuzu playing it safe to make sure he doesn't spin in that section. Get Wrecked putting in a lot of speed into that section, closing the gap a little bit. Wow, he's flying. Oh, those tires in the grass are going to be the killer right here. This is the dangerous section right here. Get Wrecked really giving it his all. You see him flying through that. And this one's gonna go to Jitakuzu. Fantastic run, the two of you. This was a great run. Get wrecked. You put in a hell of a fight to try to keep up. Love to see it. I definitely think that you two did very good in this one. Very nice. Jitakuzu, you will move on to the next round of the tournament. Get wrecked. Thank you for joining. That was awesome. All right. And now we're going to have Touge, Yumi, and Northern Ghost pull up to the line. You guys are going to be racing up next. Oh, what? Losers bracket decides. Okay. So to my understanding, according to the bracket that we have made, if we go through the losers bracket, the winner of the losers bracket fights against the finalist of the main bracket, meaning there is one final chance for those that have lost to still make it and win the event. All right, let's see. Northern Ghost and Yumi, you guys are here now. I see you. Now, if you guys can decide who wants to lead for this run. Oof, man was flying through that. Alright, give me a second, y'all. Got that going, head and lock. Disabled, enabled, okay, cool. Alright, we got Yumi against Northern Ghost. Northern Ghost put in a really good fight against Crimson earlier, putting in a very clean overtake, and Yumi pulling ahead of Rumham. Let's see if we can get these two to put on a good fight for us. When you guys are ready, feel free to go. Love to see the different lines, almost immediately noticeable. The difference between how you have to drive an FR and an FF. Northern Ghost putting a little bit of a space between the two now. Got a feeling once we get to the downhill that's going to change a little bit now with Yumi in the FF. Oh, Northern falling into the grass. Can he make it back? He's not out, but Yumi gets the overtake right here. If Northern can still pull back, pull ahead and get the overtake back, he can still secure a spot for a second round. But if not, Yumi will take this win. Northern is still keeping up though, making sure the gap doesn't open up between the two. Through the tunnel they go now. Oh, Northern putting in a little bit of a slide at the entrance. That gives Yumi way more time to pull ahead through the tunnel. The tunnel may have been Northern's way of catching up. It doesn't seem like he lost too much. He's actually closer than he was at the entrance of the tunnel. When am I starting MFG in real life, dude? Yo, wait till I get the money, I got you. Oh, Northern hitting the guardrail in the back. Seems to be struggling a little bit with maintaining the balance of his car. Doesn't seem to be gone and out of the race, but definitely very far behind. We still have plenty of the track left. There is an opportunity for Northern to make it back. We can really stick it through. Yumi is not letting up though. He is pushing that EK9. Oh, I hear Northern. Oh, a little lift off right there. Love to see it. Is his tire floating? I swear I saw that tire float a little above the ground. I want to inspect that a little bit closer now. Look at that suspension moving right there. That's nice. See how Northern does through that section. Oh, Northern falling behind. Very nice, Yumi. Very clean run. That tire, that's crazy. So close to lifting off the ground. Oh! On two wheels, very risky. Especially when you're right at the end. And I believe this one's gonna go to Yumi. Very nice. Being that he did overtake Northern, that means Yumi passes on to race Jitakuzu. Good run, the two of you. That was very good. Northern, I definitely saw you pulling ahead, closing the gap, and then it opens up again and close up the gap. I'm sure after the first couple of spins it was difficult to maintain the balance of the car throughout the run. I know constantly spinning isn't going to make it easy to keep the tires on the right temperatures. Good runs, you two. Alright, Jitakuzu and Touge Yumi, you guys can pull up to the line. Yumi, you can stay in the server. You will be coming up next. These will decide our finalist, our first finalist, and then we will move on to the losers bracket, which will decide our second finalist, which will go up against our main finalist right now. Like I said, this gives people who have lost the opportunities to still make it back up. One loss does not automatically mean that you are out of the race. So far on the losers bracket, sorry, I feel like that sounds very mean. So far on the losers bracket though, we have first match will be Colby Touge and Sirs 53. Sirs 53 did not show up. If he can manage to show up before this round, then he will go up. Oh, they want to do a coin toss, okay. I will touch back up on that later. Flip a coin. Heads is going to be Yumi. It is flip a coin. It's tails. Alright, so we are going to have, I believe, Jitakuzu. In the losers bracket right now, we have, yeah, you're gonna have Colby, Aria, because Sirs was not here unless Surge shows up, in which case it'll be a fight between Colby and Surge and which one wins. See, is Jitakuzu in the server right now? He is not in the server. Jitakuzu, if you do not mind, please hop in the server. Let's see. We're just gonna give them a minute. They're on their way. Okay, perfect. Let's give them a minute to join. I'm excited to see how this is gonna go. Yumi versus Jitakuzu. Jitakuzu has been killing it so far in the RX-7. That power has been crazy here, but Yumi has been putting in some crazy runs, keeping it clean and consistent all the way throughout, showing you that FF does have potential against other cars. Goes to show that most people will fight against FF and say that it's not good for anything. This proves you wrong. I guess we could just get some shots of the car. Take a look at the design, details, everything going on. Very nice, man. Love this car. Even has the license plate lights. Honda driver outside at 3. Yeah. That's Yumi right there, the Honda driver. Jitakuzu has just joined the server. Very nice. We should be able to get started on this very soon. We're getting so close. Right here, we have our 2 semi-finalists. Alright, you guys. We're gonna need you to choose leader chase. Pretty quick. Been waiting a few minutes now. Jitakuzu is gonna be the chase for this run. Seems to be the his choice for each one. His preference. We'll see how it goes. Could be a good way to see how Yumi drives. To get ready. Here we go. This is gonna be the race of the night right here. Whenever you guys are ready, go ahead. There we go. Wow, Yumi pulling off strong right at the start. He's coming in to show you who's boss right now. See, can Jitakuzu keep up with the pressure of the speed of that Civic? He showed that as long as he can keep a clean run throughout, his car will push through. RX-7 is definitely not an easy car to drive. Very nice to see. Both drivers putting in very clean lines, using as most of the track as they can. Man, that Civic is really banging through the gears, yo. That rev limiter. Backfire, dude. I gotta. No, actually, I don't believe I do. That's the first time I've seen Jidakuza use the grass line. I think he's feeling that. He's pushing through a little harder than he usually is. It's a good sign. That's a good sign. Yumi's flying through here. Let's see. This tunnel could really close the gap between the two. That Yumi's really pushing it though. He's not gonna let that be the deciding factor here. Very nice. Oh, Yumi hitting the guardrail. Lucky that it did not spin him though. Jidakuza putting in the pressure now. He knows this is a section that he can use. Yumi is not letting up. Very nice, Yumi. Jidakuza making sure that he keeps the balance of his car throughout these turns. It's very easy to upset the balance. Let's see, can Yumi pull this off? Oh, very aggressive turn-in. Yumi utilizing every inch of that Civic the way it was meant to be driven. Very nice. Jidakuza almost imitating the Civic's lines. Very high speed section here. This could be risky. Yumi braking very late and making it through. Jidakuza trying to use the late braking as well. Almost getting that inside line there. Braking to avoid contact. Very dangerous section here. Let's see how they both handle this here. Oh, Yumi getting a little sideways. Defending his position. Little bump from the two. I think that was unavoidable. Very aggressive defense coming through there. Let's see. That's a pretty sizable gap. That, I think, will go to Yumi. I think that last section right there goes to Yumi. Hang on a second. We're going to have to see how this goes. Where are we at? Oh, why can't I pause it? Stop. Oh, shoot. Okay. Here, I'm just gonna... Where's the end? There's the end. See, Yumi makes it past the first line. Yeah, no. I think he made it to the second line before you got to this one. I'm gonna have to say this one goes to Yumi. How do I get out of replay mode now? Alright. Good run, the two of you. That was very nice. Yumi, you put in a hell of a fight. Jidakuza, you've been doing fantastic this run. How can I switch? This is, there we go. Okay. Bigger than it should be because Yumi messed up. Yeah. He didn't wait after I hit him. Listen, yeah, good run, the two of you. I know it wasn't unfortunate. Jirakuzu, you do still have a chance, I believe, to make it back into the run. So this is not the end for these. For now, I believe, according to the lines of that we have on the track, this one will go to Yumi. You guys had a much more intense race than a lot of people did, so I know it was very difficult to not bump. That was definitely a little bit harder to tell. I agree, Get Wrecked, I do. Alright, so we will now have the losers bracket begin. Let's see. Okay, Jirakuzu, you automatically are a finalist in the losers bracket to potentially make it back to win. So you will be the last battle of the losers bracket if you so wish to continue. So if we can have Colby and Sirs to the line. Let's see. Here, let me message Sirs to see if he is still here. If not, we will just progress to Crimson and Iron Drift. Thank you, Sig, for posting a picture. In general, yes, the EK9 did hit the line before the RX-7. Just give us 1 second. Given that he did not show for the first one, I think it would be safe to say that we should move on to the next one. Crimson and Iron Drift. If you guys want to hop in to the server, you guys will be the next race. Let's see, Crimson and Iron Drift, if you guys do not mind joining right now. Yes, you are up next with Crimson. Hang on, let me just tag Colby, let him know. Perfect, Iron Drift and Crimson are in here. Love to see that. Perfect. We got Iron Drift in the EK9 and Crimson in the 8.6. If you guys just want to pull up to the line. Sick. All right, we have Crimson and Iron Drift now at the line. Let's see. I believe Crimson will be Chase unless they decide otherwise, and we're ready to start whenever you guys are ready. Iron Drift, the line is a little further back at the 40 line, so if you guys want to back up. Ooh, Crimson. A little bit of lag right there, man. Hope you're doing alright. Iron Drift, if you could please back up onto the 40 line. Thank you, sir. A little further back. All right. And whenever you guys are ready, please go ahead. Oh! Getting a little antsy over here. The start doesn't matter as much as the finish since you guys are doing a rolling start, so please just continue. And we are off. Crimson chasing in the red H6. Iron Drift in the white EK9 leading. Crimson keeping a very close pace with Iron Drift right now. All side-by-side action going through these S-turns. That's a risky one for Iron Drift. Ooh, that was a bump. I'm gonna say... Oh, that's a tough one. I don't think he could have avoided bumping him, but the bump definitely spun Iron Drift out. I almost feel like we should do a rerun of that one because we're still at the beginning. Yeah, let's do a redo. I agree, unavoidable for Crimson. However, Iron Drift still did have the opportunity to come back to the track, and the push did push him straight through, so I feel like it'd be better to redo. Alright, let's have a redo right now. Crimson, Iron Drift, Crimson in the red, pinkish H6, Iron Drift in the white EK9, let's hit it. Very nice, much better start from the two of you here. Iron Drift, I think, struggling a little bit with the EK9's understeer. Being that it is FF, it's very difficult to avoid. Iron Drift, a little bit of an aggressive defense there. Just be careful with giving enough space. It did push Crimson off the line. Crimson still being careful but pushing through. I can see him leaving a little bit of a space between the two. I think he understands after the last one that it might be best to play it safe. Iron Drift keeping to his right, understanding that it's good to leave the space. Crimson side by side, almost with the overtake, but hitting the grass. He bumps Iron Drift. Two still side by side. Little bump from Iron Drift to Crimson. Keeping it tight throughout here. If Crimson can keep this up, this could be an overtake. I know there was a lot of bumps at the beginning. Don't feel any of them were... Oh, and that is a spin out for Ironheart straight through the mountains. That's one. That one's gonna go to Crimson. Overtake and Ironheart, Iron Drift went straight through. Unfortunately, that's a difficult one. Good runs, you two. A little bit difficult. All right, so now we are going to move on to Arya, Rust, and Colby Touge. So if you guys could hop in, it is your turn to come up next. Jitakuzu wants a third round for the last one. Let me take a look at this video. Give me 1 second. Nah, I can see Yumi did get a little boost of speed off of that that could have made the difference. I do think that could have been an avoidable bump, but he did get a considerable bump, speed boost from that. I would say if Yumi is down to do a rerun, I would not be opposed to doing a rerun of Jitakuzu against Yumi. However, given that it's not a very serious tournament to the extent to where I want to like argue every small thing, I don't think it's absolutely necessary. However, I completely understand that it would be better to do one more run. There's no prizes, it's for fun, so I would say if Yumi agrees to a rerun, we can do a rerun. Hang on, let me just ping him real quick. Sorry, y'all, don't mind me just messaging Yumi, seeing if he will be up to do another run. Like I said before, if not, I don't think it's too big of a deal. I think it should be a win. It seems like from the clip that I'm seeing, the bump that Jitakuzu gave to the EK9 pushed the EK9 further forward, so he did get a bump forward, which could be the gap that decided the win for that race. I can agree with that. However, Yumi is already a finalist. Jitakuzu is also a finalist as long as he wins the finalists' race. So I don't think we necessarily have to do this. Let's see. Yeah, I think I want to continue with the tournament the way it's going. I say at the end, if y'all feel like it, you can do a rerun just for fun, but not for the tournament's decision. Just because that bump also could have spun out Yumi. So I don't think it should be as big of a deal. I see your point though. For the people saying that the bump could have spun him, could have made the difference. I do see the point. However, the bump also could have spun Yumi. There we go. The headset just turned off for some reason. All right. So we're going to move on. We can do a rerun for fun later in the night, but we are going to continue for the sake of the competition. So Crimson, let's see, we're waiting for Arya and Colby Touge to hop on. Let's see, where are the cars? We have Arya waiting at the line. We are just waiting to see if Colby Touge will get on to continue his run. Alright, if Colby does not show up within the next 2 minutes, we will have to continue and pass to Arya. Arya will win that run and face off against Crimson after the next series of races. Say it's about 6:22. It'd be cool to see a night run. Well, listen, if Yumi and Jitakuza really feel up to it at the end, after the tournament, we can do one final run at night. If they really feel that way, I can find a way to make that work. I don't know. Alright, we got about maybe 30 seconds left before Colby unfortunately gets disqualified from the losers bracket and does not move on. I would say Sig6110 and Rumham, if you guys are still watching, please be ready to move up next. Shoot, man. Just called Colby and he's asleep. Oh, man. Alright. Arya, you're gonna take this one. Unfortunately, Colby's asleep, so we can't have Colby continue. Alright. So if we could have Sig610 and Rumham please join the server. You guys are going to be up next. Oh, they're already on the server. Oh, shoot. Oh, I gotta stretch the legs a little bit while they set up. I'm gonna stand up. It's been a minute. We've been doing this for a little while. See Rumham pulling up in the MRS right now. Blue MRS. Let's see what else we got. Can we please have Sig610? Why is that so difficult for me to say? Sig610, please pull up to the line. The controller having trouble connecting? No problem. Oh, this is an MRS versus MRS race. This is gonna be nice. We got blue Rumham versus white MRS Sig. Right here, these look nice. This is gonna be a good run. I remember last Sig was doing really good in that MRS. Unfortunately, I believe he lost to Jitakuzu. We have Sig in the chase following Rumham right now, both keeping him very conservative to the most part at the beginning. See what they can do. Rumham really pushing the inside of that line right there. Oh, Sig getting a little squirrely, hitting the guardrail. Rumham pulling ahead a little bit, being that these are both the same car. It's very difficult to make a comeback from this unless Rumham makes a mistake. Sig playing it safe right here, staying on the inside, barely touching the grass. Very nice. Rumham pulling ahead still right here, hitting the inside line. Sig, I believe, struggling a little bit just in the RPMs, not getting enough out of that just yet. It's tough in this section here. Rumham just flying through the top section up there. Very difficult up here not to spin. Sig playing it safe with his throttle. Here we go, heading into the tunnel. This could be a good section right here. This braking zone immediately after the tunnel can make or break the race. If Sig can really push it through here, he may be able to close some distance. Woo! Very nice line straight through, carrying as much speed as he could. Very nice. I'm bagging his Toyota Miatas. Yo, might as well be. Oh, Sig. A little bit risky right there. Rumham really pulling ahead right now. Taking the outside, cutting in. Sig really putting in the work to try to close that gap. But again, there's only so much you can do when you're in the same car. He's gonna have to really pull in some clean lines all the way throughout. There we go, keeping it tight throughout. A little bit risky. I think the gearing might be a little bit of the issue here. Rumham still in sight though does not mean that he is out of the race. There's still one very high-speed section coming up. Right here, this is a danger zone right here. Rumham clearing it easily. Sig making a very clean line straight through. He seems to have a very good control on those high-speed sections. Whoa, controlling that snap. Very risky. The MRS is a scary car to snap around. See how he takes this corner right here. Very long one. Danger section right here. Can be a real killer if you're not careful. Keeping it clean, playing it safe. And I believe this one's going to go to Rumham. Very nicely done. Rumham played a nice clean and pulled ahead towards the end. So I'm going to say this is a Rumham win right here. Very nice. Oh, look at that. That's a very nice pose right there. Look at that. Good runs, you guys. Good runs. If we could have Tired Toge Driver and Boogle please come up to the line. You guys will be up next. See. We're Where do we have Boogle? Boogle is Dylan. Okay. If we could please have Boogle and the Touge driver, Tired Touge driver, join. Tired Touge driver is in. We just need Boogle to join now. Take it easy, Sig. Yo, I appreciate you for hopping in and racing with us, man. You did fantastic in the MRS. I know how difficult of a car that is to run, so you did a really good job. I appreciate you for hopping in. You as well, Torben. Thank you for watching the stream. It was very nice to have you. Yeah, I don't think they're in. Alright, we are going to move on because Boogle was also not here for the initial round, so I feel like it is safe to assume that he will not be here for the next one. He has not said anything yet. We will move on to the next. So Tired Touge driver, you pass on to Race Rumham, Crimson, and Aria Rust. You guys are up next. Alright, I see Aria and Crimson both loading into the map already. Thank you, I very much appreciate you guys being quick with it. Woo. Wow, this is a long one. How y'all feeling about the tournament setup so far? I know it's had this little, you know, ups and downs. A lot of things to work through. The next one will be very much more polished. I'm very much having fun though. I actually enjoy commentating more than I thought I would. I just gotta come up with a better way to talk about everything. You're cooked against Rumham? That's funny. Yo, thank you, Mayo. I appreciate you, man. Mayo's been in here for a fat minute, man. Knowing this dude for years now. Alright, so I believe we are going to have Crimson chase Aria in this next run. You know, I've been guessing what color that is. I guess I could just say Crimson. Not exactly Crimson, but it's Crimson, right? We have Crimson in the reddish pink 8.6 against Aria in the yellow EK9. Let's see how they fare against this. Let's go, let's hit it. And they are off. Let's go. I know Crimson has been putting up a crazy good fight lately. Aria unfortunately has not been able to has not been able to do many of her, with a spin. Let's say that was very early on. I almost feel like we could do a restart. However, that was a spin from very early on. Crimson is being nice and waiting for Aria to start. See, I guess we're going to continue from here. Let's see. I almost... What do y'all think? Should we do a redo on that one? I'm feeling a little bit iffy on the fact that it ended right from the start. Because we did have Iron Drift spin pretty early on. Well, I mean, that was after a bump though, but yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think it gave either driver enough of a opportunity to continue. However, if there is any spin out, after this first section, if there's any more spin outs, we'll have to, you know, continue to the next one. All right, Crimson, if you could please pull up to the line and Aria Rust so we can continue. Okay. Damn, I cannot spell. So that's a little bit of a rough bump right there. How many cars are lined up? The other cars, one of them is just me posed up on the side. I believe Rumham is just chilling and he may be spectating, I'm not sure. Alright, and the redo of Aria Rust in the yellow EK9 and Crimson in the red 86. Please take off when you guys are ready. There we go. Keeping it clean. Now we have to keep in mind here that there is a big bump where Aria hit before, so now if both drivers can be a little more careful not to hit or spin, we might be able to actually continue the run with no issues. Oh, and that's gonna be a win for Crimson. Unfortunately, Aria spun off the side, hitting the grass. That will count Crimson as an overtake. Unfortunate. Wait, I want another redo? I'm not gonna lie, Crimson. I'm gonna have to give that one to you and pass, man. It's unfortunate. Very, very good attempt, though. We will have this again, and you guys will manage to get another run soon. We are gonna continue to Rumham and Tired Touge drivers, so if you guys could please step up to the line. All right, let's see. There we go. We have Rumham as well. Tired Touge driver's already on here, so we can get started. So if you guys just want to choose who wants to lead, who wants to chase. Give me 1 second. Awesome. Okay. Give me 1 second, yeah. Let's see. And they are off. Oops. My bad, y'all. There we go. Tired Touge driver in the white 86, Rumham in the blue MRS. The white 86 has a little bit of speed on that MRS, but Rumham is a beast with the MR layouts. Let's see how he can hold up. Rumham pulling ahead. Does not stop Tired Touge driver though. As long as he keeps a good clean run, he may be able to catch up to him on that straight with the tunnel. I feel like the tunnel has been a very big deciding factor for a lot of these. Some have been able to defy the odds, like Yumi with the EK9. We'll see. Trying to maintain a clean run. I can see this, staying close. I don't think he's giving himself enough space to be able to get the fastest exit, and I think that may be hurting his speed here, especially being in the 8.6. Let's see where Rumham is at. Rumham is flying through. He's getting to the tunnel section. He just entered the tunnel. Tired Touge just getting to the tunnel now. See how he can handle this section right here. Go. Oh, a little bit of understeer. I hear Rumham on my left and the MRS probably flying through the straight here now. My boy Rumham, he's gone. Come on, Tired Touge driver, you got this, man. Being a little conservative with the throttle here, not giving too much gas. I feel like he may be aiming to keep as clean of a run to at least finish without the risk of spinning. Gonna look to see where Rumham is. Whoa, Rumham flying down the straight already. Tired Touge driver pulling up to the straight now. Oh, narrowly missing. Oh, bumping that guardrail on the right. Like I said, a very difficult one to avoid, especially when you're coming into that at speed. See where's Rumham coming up right now. Rumham is gone. This is a win for Rumham. Rumham very clean, flying through. Goes to show that it doesn't matter if you're in a slightly underpowered car. It's the driver that makes it. Very good run, you two. Nice and clean. Alright, let's see. Rumham moves on. Oops. If we could please have Get Wrecked Gudson and Crimson up to the line now. You guys will be up next. Where's my car? I'm floating around nothing right now. That's the wrong end of the line. Yeah, let's how do we switch drivers? There we go. Alright. Crimson is on his way. Get Wrecked Gudson is in the server as well as Crimson. Arya, do not worry. I understand. It was a little bit of a rough run, but y'all give it up for Arya. She has been also helping us set up this entire event and hosting this server. Remember, you guys, this is all for fun. It doesn't matter if you win or lose. We're all doing great. I'm having a blast handling all this and hosting. It's very fun. All right. Wow, this looks pretty sick right here. Crimson and Get Wrecked, yeah. You know, we have not had a side-by-side yet, or have had to go into a third round. All right, Crimson will be chasing, and Get Wrecked is going to be leading for this run. Just give me 1 second. All right. Crimson in the red 8.6. Get Wrecked in the black 8.6. Getting started right now. And they are off. Very nice. Very nice proximity between the two right now, too. Crimson taking a slightly different line than Get Wrecked. Very cool to see two cars taking different lines. Crimson pulling in on Get Wrecked, reeling him in a little bit. Taking some of that grass on the inside. Risky right there. Yeah, they're racing, dude. Oh, Crimson's pushing. He wants this. Get Wrecked has been on fire so far in his 8.6. But Crimson is right on him. Oh, Get Wrecked getting a little sideways. That's a risky bit right there. Crimson knows he has the pressure on him. We're heading into the tunnel right now. Very long section right here. Oh, almost synced up in gears. Oh, that's crazy. Let's see how they do here. Oh, Crimson going a little too close. Having to slow down. It's not setting him back too far, but it definitely did slow him down. Very nice slides. Get Wrecked really flying through all this. Very nice. Ooh, very risky. Accidentally dipped a little too far into the grass. Doesn't matter for him. Keeps it nice and clean. Bump on the guardrail on the left. Don't know if that's going to set him back too far. Oh, risky way to enter that. Get Wrecked trying his hardest to keep a nice clean run. Crimson trying to catch up right now. Here we're heading into the hairpin, I believe. Very nice, very nice. Is this the risky part? Yes, it is. Crimson could really gain a lot of time here. As long as Get Wrecked. Oh, but Get Wrecked is flying through that as well. These two are putting in the work. Get wrecked flying through, starting into the very dangerous section of this map. Probably the hardest place in my opinion to stay on track. Oh, getting very close to that grass. Crimson, very nice. Get wrecked. Very good run from the two of you. Probably one of the most technical ones so far. You can definitely tell you guys were both pushing it. Get wrecked, keeping it as clean as possible. Crimson taking the risks. Very nice. Good run, you two. This one is going to go to Get Wrecked. He outran Crimson at the end, so this one goes to him. He wins this round. If we could please have Northern Ghost and Rumham, you guys are going to be next. Why is my car in the middle of the track? What is going on? I forget that my drone cam is also controlling my car at the moment. So every time I hit something, like the triggers. Alright. Rumham and Northern Ghost, if you guys could please pull up to the line. We have Rumham up here now. We are just waiting on Northern Ghost, who has joined. We are just waiting for him to pull up to the line. There's Northern Ghost. This man has been killing it in that he put a really good fight before. Love to see that car. Alright, Rumham, Northern Ghost, who is going to win? I believe Rumham is going to be chasing in this one. We are almost at the end of our losers bracket as well. This will mean that we are very close to the final race. Let's go. Rumham, blue MRS. Northern Ghost, blue 86. And they are off. Is that an overtake or did they switch positions? I'm confused. Did they mean to switch? That's a confusing one. I won't lie, that one left me confused, because it seemed like Northern let up on the gas to have Rumham have a smooth start with him. I don't feel like that was an overtake. I guess I'll just wait until they finish their run to ask them. Sorry. I'm a little... I don't know about this one. They're doing very good right now. A clean run. It's just that start where Rumham, who passed Northern, has me confused on who is actually the leader for this one. Yeah, I'm following the right car. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it in this cam for a second. I understand this cam's a little wonky, but ooh, Northern flying into that. Don't mind me, y'all. Eating a little bit. I'm hungry. It's been a while. Rumham is pulling ahead of Northern right now. Yo, I got some rice and beans, some fried veggies, and chicken. Made by my beautiful fiance. If y'all did not know, she got me started in this whole hobby. She got me my first ever wheel for Christmas. That's what I'm saying, man. Mentioned it once, boom. Thing pops up on Christmas. 3 years later, several $1,000s. Yeah, let's go. Very clean run so far. I'm telling you, the Rumham, something else. Rumham, if you didn't know, by the way, you are in one of my recent videos when we were racing on Goonsai and you're in the GT86. And I was struggling to keep up with you in the 8.6 tuned. Now, I don't know what that says about me, but still, that's crazy. All right, if Rumham was leading, I still don't think Northern would have caught up with how big of a gap there was just now, but he did also overtake. I think it's a little confusing how they start. Oh, Rumham was leading. Wait, what? I was leading. What was that? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, hang on. Assume Ghost was leading. Hang on. Assumed he was leading because he pulled in front, gave a couple revs, and waited until he moved. He let off at the start. So I said he let off at the start until the first corner. I was confused when there was an overtake in first corner. Honestly, with that confusion, I feel like it would be best to do a redo. I don't think Northern Ghost got the proper start to that race. Rumham did pull ahead, but I also think that Northern was confused at the start because he let off expecting Rumham to wait behind him, but Rumham went ahead because Rumham understood it as Rumham was supposed to go ahead of him. So, if you guys do not mind, please do a redo. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ghost, you're leading, right? Okay. Alright, just to clarify, Rumham is going to be chasing again. And this time, they will be going after the first corner, not before the first corner. There was just a misunderstanding, I think, between the two on who was supposed to continue. I think Rumham thought the race started earlier because Northern hadn't hit his throttle. There we go. Oh, Rumham. Oh, why'd he leave? Northern. Northern, you're still up. Is he in the... Hang on a second. Oh, okay. His stuff is lagging right now. He's joining back right now. We're just waiting for Northern and Rumham to line up. I'm sure the nerves don't make it any better if there are any. Alright, when you guys are ready, you can begin. I will start driving the drone cam in just 1 second. I'm almost done eating. And they are all, we have Rumham in the blue MRS, Northern Ghost in the blue 8.6 starting off again. This time they're waiting past the first corner to go full throttle. That way they both have an even shot at completing the course within the set of rules. Ooh, Rumham getting a little risky right there. He's pulling on Northern right now, reeling him in. The MRS, as long as you can keep the balance done really well, is very quick out of the corners. It's so light. I love that the camera shows you how much he's throwing the weight into the corner to keep the flow smooth from left to right. I know the camera looks laggy. That's simply because I'm not using my drone cam right now. I don't believe Rumham is actually lagging. That's just my third person cam. right now since it's not my own car. Now they go through the tunnel. Can Northern Ghost keep the balance of his car straight through here? If he can, he may be able to keep his lead. Ooh. Maintained it, but lost a lot of speed. Oh, unavoidable bump, I think. Northern was sliding a little bit. Very close between the two right now. Gonna go into drone cam just so we can get the full perspective right now. Northern, you still have a shot. Don't give up just yet. But under pressure, you have some of the speed on Rumham. As long as Rumham, if Rumham keeps up his current pace, though, it's gonna prevent you from coming back from that. Northern using the most of his gears, hitting that rev limiter, but it's definitely gaining him some time on Rumham. He had him in that section. He's pulling on him, I see that. Very nice. Oh, that understeer is hitting him right there. Very good section for Northern. Unfortunately lost a lot of speed with the understeer. Braking hard, focusing on his corner exit rather than entry right now. Maybe going a little too far out. That's not stopping him so far. He's still pulling on Rumham. Very nice from both of you. Both maintaining as much speed as possible through that. Oh, Northern getting so close to the guardrail that he almost touches it. Taking a little bit of grass line through here. Northern still has some time if he can avoid the understeer in that 8.6. Line through there. Very nice. But Rumham is not slowing down one bit. And it looks like this one's going to go to Rumham for an overtake. It was a little bit risky with the bumps in that section earlier. However, I do think it was a overtake for Rumham. So this one's going to go to you, man. Very good run between the two of you. Northern, doubt you killed it in this one. Like to see it. All right, let's see. If we could please have Get Wrecked Goodson and Rumham up to the line. You guys are going to be the next battle. Agreed. Northern did put a really good fight in this one. So far, it has been one of the closest, I think, against Rumham. Rumham has been killing it. His pace is crazy. Go for overtakes, everybody. He wants full aggression. Alright. Looks like Get Wrecked will chase in this run against Rumham. Rumham making his way up in the losers bracket. If he manages to win this one, whoever gets this one will go against Jirakuzu in the finalist round for the losers bracket, which will go up and potentially win the tournament again. It's very nice to know that. This gives an opportunity to those who may not have done the hottest at first to still make it through. Rumham really pulling in that angle in that car. Unbelievable that he slid it for that long without snapping. Very nice. Get Wrecked has been doing fantastic so far as well. Oh, Rumham sliding a little in his MRS, but maintaining very good control enough to not let it snap all the way around. I'm very impressed at the way he's handled the R respec. It is not an easy car to drive whatsoever. Get Wrecked making the most out of his car. You can hear him clutch kick on a lot of these, trying to make sure the RPMs are going up. It's a tough car to keep going at the pace that it is. And then going into the tunnel, almost in single file line, very close to each other. See how they exit right here. Very nice line from the two of you. Pretty much carried the same speed throughout and maintained it on the exit. Very nice. Oh, Get Wrecked locking up a little bit, but Rumham sticking a little too far out. Get Wrecked putting in the pressure, really diving in on the entry. Let's see how much he can push it on this section right here. Oh, Rumham making his car unstable. I'm sure Rumham's feeling it now. I don't think I've seen him the way he is now. Very nice. Cutting it very close for both of you. Ooh. Bit of a rough line there. Lost a little bit of pace off of Rumham. Still plenty of track left, especially that very long high-speed section. Very nice line, straight through the inside. Minimal drift just to maintain enough rotation. This one's a risky one right here. Gadrick getting close to Rumham, braking early to get the better exit. And managing to close the distance on Rumham. Rumham trying his hardest to pull away right now. This is a good one. Look at that. Let's see if he can pull him in on here. We may have to use the lines in this one. Yeah, Wrecked really pushing those track limits here. One slight slip on there and he could have flown straight off the track. Very nice. Oh, this one's going to be a close one. This one's going to take it to the lines. Oh, I can't tell. I might have to see that replay for 1 sec. Here, let's take a look at that. Oh, that's not the right car. All right. See, where are we towards the end? There it is. Oh, that's hard. Why are they just flying through even in slow-mo? Oh man, that's a tough one. I'm trying to pause and it won't pause. Like I press stop, it just restarts the whole recording. Here, hang on. I'm gonna have to use stream as a way to pause it because it's not pausing correctly on there. Let's see. Oh man, this could be close. I think the MRS hit the line and crossed before the 8.6 could get to it. So I feel that he may have actually passed it. I think the MRS may have taken that one. Let's see. Let's see. I accidentally closed the chat up so I can't actually read. 8.6 touches the backline right before the MRS leaves it. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if I should use... I know he touches the line, but the MRS gets to the line first. So I would almost feel like I should count it. What we gotta do is fully leave the outrun zone. Alright, so that means second run. Right? Have we only had one run? I can't remember. No, I agree with you. It's just I was trying to decide whether to do it by back bumper or front bumper, but GetWrecked did hit the line while the MRS was there. So I'm gonna have to say switch like this. There we go. Let's have rum chase. Alright, this was a close one. I can't believe we got to the point where we had to use the lines and pause to properly find out. That goes to show how much these two are displaying right now. Yeah, right, really pulling off those slides very nicely. Pass each other, bump each other, beat. That's funny. They're trying to make it right now. They're in the losers bracket to make it their way back up. So I think they're gonna try to play it a little bit safer. But who knows? I know Rumham has been pushing his car, so maybe get violent. That's funny. You know? I probably should have done this earlier. You don't see that on stream anyways. Both going down through the tunnel. So far, GetWrecked has put up considerable distance on Rumham, but I feel like whoa, he closed that gap quickly. GetWrecked putting on a show right now. Very nice. Rumham is really closing up that gap. He's making use of the fact that GetWrecked has to slide a lot of his corners. Oh, but then he took a very risky bump. Who knows, we may have to do a third and final round for the first time with these two. This is intense. Oh, beautiful slide from Get Wrecked right here. Cannot believe the speed he's putting in that thing. Especially while sliding. He's not really losing too much when he slides. Ooh, locking up here, giving Rumham the opportunity to get side by side. Really close to his fender, but not enough. But maybe it's enough mentally to push through in this long section. Very close, very close. Get Wrecked, bumping the guardrail, but recovering and defending. Now this is tight right here. Rumham overtaking Get Wrecked. Can Get Wrecked come back from that one? Oh, he's definitely not giving that up. What a great overtake from Rumham right there. Very close. A lot of risk, a lot of reward in there. Through the high-speed section. Those dangerous turns right here. Get Wrecked closing up the gap on Rumham, but it may not be enough as they approach the end of the run right here. Rumham, I believe, has taken it. That was a great run right there. Probably the best overtake we've had so far. That was sick. That one's gonna go to Rumham. I have to say, Get Wrecked, you put in some crazy fights against him, but that one's gonna go to Rumham. Thank you, guys. That was sick. And let me put in Get Wrecked versus Rumham. All right, Jitakuzu, if you are still here, you will be running against Rumham. For the spot of finalist in the losers bracket. Whoever wins this run will go up against Yumi in the finals of the winners bracket. I am done. Ain't no way I'm beating a twin turbo lightweight. Shoot, man, you never know. You never know. All right. We're just gonna wait for them to line up now. We have Rumham and Jitakuzu. Jitakuzu in the yellow FD. He made it all the way to the end in the winners bracket so far and lost against Yumi at the end through a little bump. However, it was ruled that we should move past, go on to the next one. So he now has another chance to make it back in if he beats Rumham. Jitakuzu wants to take the lead for this run, so Rumham is going to be chasing Jitakuzu in the yellow FD. Alright, whenever you guys are ready, feel free to start. And they're off. Jitakuzu yellow FD, Rumham blue MRS. He has been doing fantastic against the other drivers, but can he keep up with a twin turbo machine like the FB? Oh, sliding a little bit in those corners. I know Rumham has to really push that car in order to keep up with how fast that FD can be. Keeping a very close proximity with it though, making sure not to lose too much speed through those corners. Whoa, actually getting right on his bumper. His gearing is definitely putting in the work right now. My only concern now is that once they get to the tunnel, it may be too late for him. He's really pushing it. I can hear that clutch. Let's go, Rumham. Oh, but Jericho's was swirling a little bit at the entry of the tunnel there. Pulling off, but not too far. I don't think it's enough to be considered a big enough gap. Rumham absolutely closing the whole gap that Jirakuzu had on him and getting right on his bumper. This is getting close. Look at that. Probably a car length between the two. Slowly expands with every straight. But every corner, Rumham is pulling him right back in. As long as he can keep the same level of run that he's doing right now, he may have taken it to the second round. Jirakuzu is not letting up though. Look at that! Right on him. Using every single inch possible to get closer. Oh, unsettling the car a little bit. Cannot believe how much he's put against that. Ooh, cutting it close here. That FD takes these sections very quickly, but every braking zone, Rumham closes it up. As we see here, closing up that same gap that he just took off that straight. Phenomenal run so far from Rumham. Oh, a bit of a scuffed entry. See how he handles this here. Jirakuzu flying through that section. No, Rumham unstabilizing his car. Or destabilizing, I'm sorry. But understeering into the end. So this one's gonna go to Jirakuzu as a win. And unfortunately, this is where Rumham stops his run. He did a phenomenal job at keeping up with everybody. Cannot believe he went that far against the FD in an MRS. Sick run. Thank you for joining, man. Alright. And we are back. I know Jirakuzu wanted his run with Yumi really badly, so it looks like he's gonna get his final run back with Yumi for the final run of the night. So Yumi and Jirakuzu, if you could please line up. FD was smart for choosing the lead. Yeah, definitely. They knew that they had to take it in that opportunity. So Yumi says coin. If you don't mind, Jirakuzu, I will flip the coin just to make it fair. Let's see. Okay, so we will. Jirakuzu said heads. We're just gonna have him be heads. Yumi will be tails to choose who goes lead or chase. Let's see. flip a coin. And it is heads, actually. So whoever was heads, you guys have pick on the who goes lead and who goes chase. It was heads. It was heads. Yeah, dude. I set up the subtitles a while ago. It was a pain in the butt, but I think it pays off. Definitely helps people understand what I'm saying. I know sometimes I trip up and I start stuttering, so the subtitles actually catch my stuttering. Alright, so it looks like Jitakuzu is going to lead for this run and Yumi will be chasing on this one. I'm assuming he's going to want to use the same advantage he had in the last run. Knowing the power that the FD has, it may be enough to keep Yumi back. But I know Yumi is not letting up after his last match with Jitakuzu. So we'll see how this ends up. Oh, he drove straight to the camera. And they are off. Jitakuzu already warmed up from the last match. Yumi probably a little cold. Let's see if Jitakuzu can keep that distance that he has from Yumi and maintain the lead. I know Yumi has been showing off pretty nicely lately. Jitakuzu has been keeping almost everybody back. Say almost, because Rumham was the exception. Man, Yumi is coming in hot into these corners though. I'm sure it must be crazy for Jitakuzu to feel this much pressure from 2 runs in a row. Right on him. He is not letting up. Oh my god. Look at that. Not even a full car length in between the two. Little bump. Safe enough. I wouldn't worry about that. Right on him as we go through the tunnel. Flashing his lights, intimidating Jitakuzu. Let's see how this goes on the braking zone here. Oh, bumping the guardrail. I think he's feeling that. Hopefully he doesn't let his emotions get the best of him into that. I know he's got to be feeling excited about this. Jitakuzu not managing to fully pull away, but keeping that distance still from the EK9. Go as he flies through right now. Yumi's doing a good job at keeping him close by in the tighter sections. He's gonna need that once he starts getting to the long stretches. Pulling in, really closing that gap there. Almost touching. That is crazy. Oh, really pushing how far he can wait to get on the brakes here. Jitakuzu really defending the inside line. Getting into the very high-speed section here. Using the lights to intimidate him again. Using a little bit of that lift off. That was scary for an FF. Pretty much even pace throughout. really sticking to him, not letting him slip. Oh my god, that distance is crazy between the two. Yumi really closing that in, going into the sketchy S turns here. Absolutely pushing the limits of his brakes here. This is the last section before the end of the race, so this may tell who wins here. And this one, I believe, goes to Jitakuzu. Yumi put up a crazy fight, but I think this one's gonna go to Jitakuzu. Just to confirm. Oh, flew by a little too far. Yes, and that is a win for Jitakuzu. So good job, everybody. That was a fantastic tournament. You guys did sick. As close as it was, Jitakuzu does win this, and he is the winner for this tournament. Let's see. I agree, actually. I do think the FD on this course may have had the advantage of the straights. However, it did seem like a lot of the cars pushed back on the FD and were able to pull in all the technical sections. So I do think that while the FD had the straights, there were sections that other cars did better as long as the drivers were able to keep up with their car. So I do think it was fair enough for what it was. We will definitely have a different tournament soon with different selection of cars. This was a fantastic first tournament, though. I enjoy everybody that joined, and thank you for putting on a show for everybody here, especially for the first ever tournament that I've done. Yeah, no. Yumi said if I had 100 more horsepower and boost, I would have caught up. Regardless, you guys all did sick. Thank you. Be on the lookout. I will definitely be posting highlights. Honestly, I don't think my replays go far back enough to have everybody included in the highlights. However, I will try my best to get as much as I can. And if you guys do have replays that go further back than like an hour, shoot me a message on Discord because then I can record those. But yeah, thank you everybody. I appreciate you. I will be calling it a night. It has been a very long stream, so my legs are killing me right now. But please join the Discord, stay posted on notifications. We are going to have more of these. And if you guys want to be in the video, you know, always pay attention to notifications. Sometimes I'm looking for people to join us, to race with us and things like that. So yeah, everybody, please have a good night and thank you for joining.